Hey guys, what is up? It is Fisher here from the 3 a.m. club. What's up? I'm going to do a new video format where I talk about the context of a clip from the live stream that you were involved in, most likely if you're watching this video. I must discuss it here in a lot of my 2 cents about the clip, right? This clip, I was asked in the chat about if I could change something about Incineroar, what would it be? Okay, what would it be, right? And I've seen a lot of people, I don't know why I'm doing this. I've seen a lot of people talk about Incineroar on forums because I'm not super engaged in the Incineroar forums, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely try and look for as much resources to get better at my character as possible. And a lot of people say, if Incineroar was faster, you would be so much better. I would like slam my head against my desk right now, but I don't really feel like doing that. I think that is the most weak ass balancing idea. Should just make all characters the same speed, fast, and then we'd have the most balanced game. Dude, come on. Like, in this clip I talk about how revenge isn't
That's a lot of damage.
revenge isn't it isn't advertised to the player how much you have in your revenge with Incineroar, right? And how that's comparable to like Go with Terry. With Terry, when you have Go, it says Go on the character. When Incineroar has revenge, you don't know how much is in there, right? So that's something that could be changed to like make the character better, because then entry-level players could be a lot more consistent with his revenge mechanic, right? That is so much more interesting than make the character faster. Anyway, I was super high on caffeine when I was in this video and I was chewing gum, so I apologize if either of those hyperactive J is annoying, Fisher as you know me, or a chewing gum is annoying. You're welcome. Enjoy.
It just actually disappeared. If you were to buff Incin, what would it be, Fish? I've actually thought about this question a lot, and I was actually thinking about it today as well. You know, as you do, have like little conversations with yourself throughout the day. And I was thinking, right, I can give you a fucking detailed answer. Do you want the long explanation or the short one? If he got buffed, right, thanks for the follow. Parallels Twist, thank you. Hello, what's good? Yeah, I see you. We got time? Yeah, I suppose we got time. Okay, so. Okay, number one. Do I want him to get buffed, right? Like, okay, number one, yes, I do. Because I love the concept of the character. I do like playing underplayed characters, but I do genuinely like the concept of Incineroar. Of get hit, do more damage kind of thing. Yeah, I fuck with it. I love how I have a chance. I feel like I have a chance versus everyone just based off this mechanic. Fuel the revenge mechanic, right? So do I want him to get buffed? Yes. But one of the things I was thinking of buffing Incineroar with is making revenge a bit easier. For example, I don't mean easier to get, but I mean it easier to, for example, like Wonder Wing, right? Wonder Wing on Banjo has 5 charges, right? And you see the 5 charges with the feathers, and you see the 5 feathers. So there's no confusion, right? Those feathers could be like invisible, and you have to learn that you have 5 per stock, right? That seems counterintuitive, but that's how I feel like Incineroar's revenge is. It's a little bit like it's invisible. Like you don't know how much damage your next revenge is gonna do. And so I was thinking, okay, if I wanted Incineroar's revenge to get buffed like that, it kind of makes him easier, right? Because I feel like one of the skill caps with Incineroar, and this is something I'm yet to do, but is to go into lab and math out his damage multiplier with revenge, and using the, you know, so I want to know if I get hit by a 20% damaging move, if I get hit with the revenge, like how much damage I'm gonna output, right? And I wanted to know how much, it's really complicated, right? Because smash attacks and side Bs do more % off revenge than jab does. Jab has like a 10% damage increase, or damage and knockback. Some of it's damage, some of it's knockback. I think smash attacks have like 20% base or 15% base knockback increase, whereas his like jab doesn't. And so I was thinking, would I want that to get buffed, aka simplified, so people know when they're gonna fucking kill? For example, if there was like a little percentage, you know how like Terry's go, right? There's a little go symbol when he's at 100%, right? So maybe with Incineroar, they could put a little like, if you have a big revenge, it's gonna say 50%. You know, you have 50% built up. But they've made the move so complicated, so it's not just 50%, you know, because it could be, even if it's 50% on side B, it could be 25% on a tilt, you know. And by the way, the numbers I'm throwing out aren't real. Like, there's truth in the vagueness of it, but there is an Incineroar chart that shows you the percentages that you get off of revenge. How I feel like I should use revenge, right? Number one, revenge lasts a minute. Revenge lasts a minute, right? But every time you whiff an ability, it gets reduced. And I think it's for a jab, it's 3 seconds, but for a smash attack, it's 6 seconds. I know I'm off with these numbers there somewhere, but so I feel like when I get a revenge, I should look at the clock. I have 1 minute. Every time I whiff, I should minus the seconds off it, so I know how long I can camp with revenge on for. I should look at his percentage, and I should know how much a percentage I absorbed, right? So, I know when I can go for kills, right? So, do I want that to be simplified, or do I want that to be a part of the skill of the character? I don't know. I don't know. Another thing that I've thought about is, I read a YouTube comment, 2 YouTube comments that got a lot of thumbs up. They were talking about Incineroar has really strong throws, but they launch at really bad angles, and they actually don't KO. Incineroar's back throw is really strong, but its launch angle is like, launches you right into the corner, which is like maximum distance from the screen for you to recover. So it's actually not as good as you think it is. And I see their lurch. They were super fun games earlier. I was talking about them at the start of the stream, and I'll talk about it again if you want, because I have big tips for you, dude. I feel like you could crush me as soon as these things click for you, dude. I'll talk about that in a second. But, yeah, so the launch angles for throws, that'd be kind of nice. But that's okay. That's okay, you know what I mean? I really hate the idea of, oh, Incineroar should be faster. Do you really want a really hard-hitting revenge beast being faster? I think it's stupid. There should be slow characters in the game that hit hard, right? I already think he's so much faster than, like... And I'm talking, like, his attacks feel faster than if you're playing, like, Donkey Kong or something, who has, like, big claps and big things. Like, Incineroar does have, like a quick jab, and his up airs... DK's up air is pretty fast, but, like... I don't know. I like his speed. I like his size as well. He's not a big heavy. So this is long story long. Man, down smash really punishes aggressiveness. Yes, Clevin. It's a very satisfying green bar is the reward for the follower thing. So if I were to buff Incin, what would it be? So the other YouTube comment that I saw was, which had a lot of upvotes, was they just said you should be able to cancel Incineroar's up B like you can with DDD. And I was like, that is a change that I think doesn't make Incineroar overpowered. It doesn't change him much at all, but it just makes him more consistent, because he SDs a lot, you know. I thought this was Clevin. Keelan?